Over here, I have a lot of different pieces of torn paper that we can work with to make our collage. In the other video, I created a non-representational artwork. And in this one, I'm going to create a representational artwork. So I'm going to use the things here to make something that we can recognize with our eyes. So I'm going to just start off creating a whole base for my entire artwork. And the way I'm going to do that is by using these pieces that look like paper. And I know I already did something silly. I want to keep these as kind of like my bank of images. So I'm going to put this back over here. Control D, duplicate these, put them out of the way. So Control D, get my pieces that I need. Control D, get all the pieces that I'm going to use for my artwork. And right now, this is just going to be my background. So I want my background to be kind of, more uniform in kind of these like brown tones. So I'm going to get a bunch of these, duplicate them, hold them over, and then I'm going to fill up this entire checkerboard area, stretching these things out, making them fill up the canvas. So you can already tell that this project is coming out a little bit differently because my pieces are overlapping. Alright, so once I've got a good amount of pieces, I'm using arrange order or control arrow up and down so that I can arrange how these pieces are. And what I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to just duplicate these, rotate them, send them to the back, because I'm starting to get impatient with filling in the canvas. So this is how I'll do it quickly. All right, so here's the base of my collage. All of these pieces layered. What I think I need to do is just make these couple of pieces a little larger. All right, so I have my background. So what I'm going to do, because I'm making a representational artwork, is I'm going to arrange these as a group. So I'm going to select them and click Arrange Group so that I have a background for my representational artwork. If I ever need to resize it, I can just do it as the whole group. That way I can make my pieces a little bit larger. So here's my background. Then I want to start to collage on top of it so I can make my representational thing. So whatever it is that you're making, for this I'm going to be just kind of try to keep it simple and just make an animal face. So I need to arrange, order, send these to the front. Some of these things like this, might need to resize them, duplicate them, and then I can always go in and do format options, adjustments, and if I need to create some variety to these or recoloring, I think because this, oh, there we go. It really just jumped there. I'm gonna reset that. What if we use this one? Let's duplicate it. Move it into our artwork. Put my little copy back in my word bank over here, my little shape bank. All right, so what I'm going to wind up doing with these pieces is using them to try to create something that we know what it is. So what I'll do is I'll duplicate them. So you can see as I keep going, it's going to start to look like something we can recognize. Because I'm using these pieces really almost as if they were layering to create my image. Maybe this piece can be used as body. So while I'm working with this piece, duplicated it, and I'm going to just stretch it out like that. And if I'm starting to like the way that this looks, but I think I need to move my things over, I'll press Shift and start to click on everything. That way I can just grab these things and shift them all over, because I'm trying to make something that we recognize what it is. And then I can go back in and I can duplicate things from my little word bank of stuff. So I'm just duplicating things. So here it is. I'm almost done. I need some feet for my animal. What shape will I use? You know, I didn't use this musical note. This one is a little bit more of a rounded piece. So the way that I'm moving this to the background, I just hold down the control button, and then I use the arrow keys up and down so that I can move the layers layer by layer, and then I can duplicate each one of these shapes. Control D. Maybe the back foot is a little bit bigger, a little bit longer. Maybe it's a little bit more pointed down, or maybe it's made of two pieces like this. And this one might be more lower down. All right, so the difference between a representational and a non-representational artwork is that a representational artwork looks like something. A non-representational artwork looks abstract, like we're not really sure what it could be. It lets your mind kind of think about what it could be. A representational artwork, you look at it and you go, hey, that looks like an animal. It has ears, eyes, a nose, tail, all that good stuff looks like it's there. So once you have created, I want to give it a little bit of a nose, make him cute. All those facial features, maybe we'll even give him a little tongue. Like that. How cute. Little dog. Love it. All right. So once I'm done with all of this, then, well, my background is one piece already. So what I can do, just to make things easy, I'm going to zoom out again, move the background. Then I can select this, my animal. Then I can arrange as a group. Then I can move this back behind him. All right, so here's my representational artwork. We went through all the steps really quickly. We just kind of jumped right into step number 3 and created in this video. We grouped everything. I showed you how to do that when we made the background and then when we made our object or our thing. And then we're going to sign it and write the artist statement. So I'm going to use Insert, Word Art. I'm going to type in my name. And then I'm going to change the font. And then I can start to try to choose a color that's going to complement my picture. All right, so for just for this one, because all of these edges are kind of like undone, when I actually save my artwork, I'll go like this. Because I do kind of like the way that these edges look unfinished. So for just for this one, I'm going to leave that checkerboard because a lot of these pages have these unfinished edges. So now that I saved my name, I'm done, and I can work on my artist statement.